Hello, Stacy here, Stacy Wells Artistry. Today I'm doing a redo of one I did yesterday because I've been testing out this situation with the glue, going back and forth between the clear and the regular, and I decided the best way to do that is to do another one of the same painting with basically the same colors in the white glue, because I tried it in the clear glue and it seemed like the cells lysed when it was drying. They, in other words, sorry, that's a medical term. They broke apart. It seemed like, and I wasn't liking the way that it turned out, and so I decided to do another one, another similar one, and use the white glue because I always use glue in my pouring mediums. I think it's a good thing to use. I just think that maybe the white is better than the clear. So I was thinking today the best way to do that would be to try just a sort of side-by-side test and see how that comes out. So that's what we're doing. And we'll see. This is the one that I had labeled butterfly because I have that cute little butterfly that I wanted to put with it. And I'm not putting that butterfly on that what dried yesterday. That thing that dried. It was really ugly. It just smeared, and it looked like somebody had tilted it when it was drying. Like the whole thing had run off the canvas almost. It was really bad. And I think the glue's responsible for that, because I have not been having that problem or a problem like that. I think these are mixed a little thick, but I'm getting over pneumonia, trying to, and so far today nothing has been working right. And so I was feeling like, I came home and did a breathing treatment, and then I thought maybe if I could paint a little bit, that usually makes me feel better. I don't know why this thing's not moving around very much. It's odd. It's stuck. It's one thing when you do resin work in the same place you paint. Sometimes it sticks. Just want to stir that up a little bit. It seems awful thick. Maybe it's just because I'm used to using that clear stuff. Because otherwise they're mixed just exactly like I always mix my paints. I think the clear makes it so much more liquid. You just can't believe how much runnier your paints are. And I think that's maybe why the cells don't hold their structure. I don't know. But I might should have thinned these a little bit more with some water. But we'll see. Already it looks a lot better than that other one did. We all have our... If you don't try new things, you never know. You know, and when somebody says something works better, I'm always apt to try it. But I think in this case, I I never had I had that happen before when drawing, to have one do like those, like that particular painting did. And I've had a couple of those do that since I've been using the clear glue. So I think that's what's behind it. I'm going to just go back to the white. But if y'all, if anybody out there has heard about the clear, at least you will have known somebody that, some experience with it. Because I've used almost half a gallon of it, I'd say. And I haven't noticed this problem in all of them, but I've noticed it in several of them to varying degrees. But these, I had 2 yesterday that just really didn't do well. And that's not normal. It's not the same kind of, I've not had that problem before. So I have only one thing to attribute it to. It seems awful gloppy. I guess I'll just see. Maybe I need to add more water since I'm using the white glue. Or maybe I added too much of the white glue this time. I don't know. It looks pretty. We'll see how it finishes out. More importantly, how it dries. I've been trying to show mine when they're dried on my other videos, but most of them need resin, and my resin supply got screwed up. I found out it should have been here Monday, and I found out that it is still in San Bernardino, California, and I have no idea when that's going to change. So I told them just to refund my money. That's a different supplier than I usually use, and whenever that happens, speaking of different suppliers and new things, I need a new torch. But anytime you go with somebody new, you know you're in the risk of things like that happening. And I've got a 3 by 6 foot piece out there that needs resin and no resin to put on it. So I've got to get that worked out. Anyway, ever since I got sick, things have just kind of, one thing after another, been that way. Well, that's pretty. It's prettier than the other one. And I have more confidence that this will dry the right way and not get all distorted. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. I was afraid it was too thick, but I think it's just the difference between the glues doing that. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, my little butterfly's gonna look good in that. I'll show you the butterfly. You can see for yourself. I don't want to get him all dirty. See, there he is. And I guess I'll put him somewhere like right there. He's giving me a chance to use that brilliant lime yellow, green yellow, whatever you call it, Liquitex. This color in there. Alright, let me get y'all done so you, well, I didn't even torch that again. Oh man. This pneumonia has had me down now. I have been feeling miserable and not thinking straight. But I'm feeling better today. every day gets a little better. Kind of like with life. Just, you have a bad day and you just hang on, you'll have a good day. That's the way I try to think anyway. I like this one, that's pretty. I think it's pretty. I'd like to know what y'all think. If you will, leave me a comment. Leave me a like, subscribe, something. Be nice to know some people are out there. Alright, let me take you down and let y'all see close up. Oh, running over things. My room is kind of junky. I think I didn't have blue in the last one. I'm glad I added that to this one. It's pretty. That's ultramarine blue. I'll put the paints on there. They're all Master's Touch or Liquitex, except for the phthalo green, which is Arteza. And they're all mixed. 1 part paint, 1 part glue, 4 parts Floetrol. Thanks for joining me today. Please check out my other videos. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.